EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Straight ahead, it's wildcard weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the LA Chargers. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, May. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throw over the middle, and it's caught by Johnston. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Open man here is Conklin. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 1st and goal, and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Harris. Touchdown, Chargers.
And how nice is it to have a guy like Najee Harris in the backfield when you get down near the goal line? He can use his 230-plus pound frame to just get you those tough yards, and he finishes things off here with a touchdown run.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. They juked him. And able to get this out to the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. And his first throw of the game, but I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Play action. May. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing here is May. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Dances by him. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, a heck of a move. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That had disaster written all over it. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Looking to throw. May. Pressure comes, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Here's May. Dancing to his left. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. Here's Bryce Behringer now. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 53 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Herbert changing things up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen from 19 yards away. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. New England's offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Breaks a tackle. They can't tackle him. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, it's May. Douglas with a grab over the middle. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. To the air, May. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this?
Austin Hooper from 4 yards out. And the Patriots take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And oh, it's blocked. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
They'll start the drive with Harris. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Herbert now. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now it's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Ladd McConkey, 46 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Bourne going to go in motion right here. To throw, it's May. Got the connection here to Bourne. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll throw with May. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Herbert off of play action. Flushed out right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun, May with it. A complete to the former Charger, Hunter Henry. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Harris. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. 3rd and 12. Here's Herbert. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Patriots take over. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. From the gun, it's May. Open man is born. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing here is May. And Diggs has it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll look to throw again. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. May. Over the middle, complete. That's Douglas. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Here's May. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The tight end Henry here in motion. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Here's May. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Khalil Mack in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. To the air. May. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's May. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Shifts by him. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And an athletic hurdle that he displayed. Not a whole lot thereafter, but a nice gain. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. On the give, this is Harris. And he's got some space here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 104 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. 1st down, and they go back to Harris. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
And in a situation like this, you're in the 2nd half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
Play action. It's Herbert rolling to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Herbert now. This is caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they open the lead up now to 25. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Oh, he shifts past him. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's May. Got the connection here to Bourne. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They'll throw with May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Chubb on the read option. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Charger 17-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's complete to Diggs. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the 1st. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Back to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, May with it. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From a yard out. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Patriots 16. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them 1 step closer.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.